Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim and to the elect that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth out in faith and in sincerity. On the bro Shemahala from the GMS camp. And it's going to be a lesson that's straight to the point, basically going into how you got to endure into the end to receive the reward. You can't quit in the middle, or you can't quit, almost at the end, almost to the end. And you got to see the whole thing through to be a partaker of the glory of Yahweh Shai. So this is Hebrews 3 and 14. It says, "For we are made partakers of Yahweh Shai if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end." So we will be made partakers of Yahweh Shai. And partakers of what? Partakers of all the things that he's going to inherit, which everything was put under him. You see, the Most High put everything up under Yahweh Shai, so everything belongs to Yahweh Shai. You see, and Yahweh Shai, he's going to come and rule on this planet Earth and his kingdom, which is the kingdom of Israel. You see, and, whatever he inherit, we will inherit if we endure to the end. Romans, the 8th chapter, speaks about being joint heirs, inheriting whatever Yahweh Shai inherited. Well, really, he gonna give us that. You see, for suffering for his name, for teaching his truth, for enduring to the end. You see, standing stiffly for this truth, as Ezra said. It says, "For we are made partakers of Yahweh Shai if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end." And what is confidence? The word confidence means with faith. See, so we hold our faith unto the end, then we are going to be partakers. You see, holding that belief. Because without the belief, then you won't stand. You have nothing to stand on. In the same chapter, it speaks about having the evil heart of unbelief. And that's why that the Israelites that were put to death in the wilderness, for those 40 years, they couldn't inherit or go into the land, because of their unbelief. So your unbelief could cause you to be destroyed. Your lack of faith. See, because you got lack of faith, you don't trust in the Lord. If you got lack of faith, then you're going to be fully into this world, engulfed. You see, into this world. All right, this is Ezekiel 18:24. Right, because it spoke about being partakers or holding that confidence unto the end. Because if you don't hold it unto the end, everything that you have done will just be forgotten. All of the righteousness or all of the works, all of the good works that you have done while using the truth is not going to be remembered by the Most High. Those things will be as if they have never happened. This is Ezekiel 18:24. "But when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committed iniquity, and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he had done shall not be mentioned, and his trespass that he had trespassed, and his sin that he had sinned in them shall he die." So look, it says that everything that's been done by you, basically, if you turn away from righteousness, you lose faith, you got unbelief. You see, go back into the world, you quit, turn, take your hand from the plow. All of the things that you have done is not even going to be mentioned, it's not going to be remembered. You're just going to be as one that has never done anything before. right? All that history and all of that work is just gonna be lost, right? And you can't expect no reward from that, right? The only ones that get the reward are the ones that do what they're supposed to do consistently, diligently, and unto the end. See, this is Matthew 7:22. It says, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And this day is talking about the day, basically, when Yahushua returns. You see, you're going to have people that think that they were in the truth. You see, but they were false prophets. You see, the Most High had them in the spirit of believing lies and teaching lies. It says that the scripture said that the deceiver and the deceived are his. You see, the Most High will have certain individuals in that type of spirit to where they're teaching lies, right? And they wholeheartedly believe in it. But hey, the Most High is righteous in everything that he do. He still can judge them for that. But you're gonna have these type of people, people that were just flat out wicked too. You know, try to call on the name of the Lord. You see? Matter of fact, let me start at 21. Not everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. See, so it ain't just about, lip service. It's about actually doing, actually taking action, getting things done, actually doing the will of the Heavenly Father where you have required. You see, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. You see, so they bringing up the works that they have done. All of the things that they have did. See? But he says, and then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Did not the scripture say that when a righteous man turneth away from his righteousness and doeth iniquity, all the things they have done should not be remembered? So Yahushua is not going to remember individuals like that don't hold fast until the end. So you ain't going to be able to bring up nothing that you have done. All right? Oh, I done did 50,000, 20,000 videos. See, I done did this much charity, this and that. Hey, but did you do it until the end, though? And you got dudes that done fell out and scoffed and mocked and try to change the doctrine, this and that. They gonna be trying to call on Yahushua. Hey, but to Yahushua, hey, you gonna be a nobody. And you won't be delivered. Right? Not holding fast to your confidence or to your faith or to the end will make you an enemy to the Lord. This is 1 Corinthians 9:24. It says, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize, so run that ye may obtain. Right, so when people run in a race, they run it to obtain a prize, a trophy, whatever the reward is. See, but hey, you don't get that trophy, you don't get that reward, right, unless you finish the race. You can't quit or stop in the middle of the race and then when everything's said and done still expect to get something just for you trying. No, it ain't no trying, ain't no E for effort, none of that. You got to see it through. See, in this truth, it's like running a race. And you got to run until the end. It says, so run that ye may obtain. everyone that striving for the master is temperate in all things, right? So these people that are into these different type of sports and different type of athletic competitions, this and that, when they're trying to be great, when they're trying to be legendary, they basically go through strict training. You see, they are disciplined. You see, they got self-control. They're doing all of these things to try to achieve a level of greatness. You see, and that's what we are doing. The same thing we got to do in this truth. Being into the scriptures, getting better and better, right? Getting better at knowing ourselves. See, just getting better all around. Trying to please the Most High as much as we can. See, because we all got work that we can improve on. We all got things that we can do better, or that we can change. See, these are the things that we have to get into, right? But says now they do it to attain a corruptible crown, right? The trophies and things of that nature that don't mean nothing, right? It said, but we an incorruptible, so we trying to get the incorruptible crown, which is the kingdom of heaven, being rulers in the kingdom of heaven. This is why we are doing the thing that we are doing. But you got to do that until the end. Like if any athlete like LeBron or Floyd Mayweather, they trained like they went through rigorous training like consistently, and they were diligent in their training. So that's how their names are great in the earth. You see, they are known for their ability. They are known for perfecting their craft. And if they were to slack up or, start living, like a junkie or, like the people around the regular average people, then, hey, they would have fell off. See, so it's with us, we gotta continue unto the end. You see, then we will have great names in the earth in the kingdom of heaven forever. This work that we doing will give us a reward that will last forever, that will not fade away. Which this kingdom, everything is corruptible. You see? Everything is corruptible and this kingdom will fade away, but ours will not. This is Hebrews 6:10. It says, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. So the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work if you do it unto the end. If you show that love to his name, and to this ministry unto the end. It says, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. You see, so it's about enduring it and doing these things unto the end. And the Most High is not going to forget your work. Your work will be remembered in the day of trouble, and you will be delivered out of all your troubles for the work that you have done. All right, nothing is going to be forgotten. Only way it will be forgotten is if you turn your back on the Lord. You turn your back on the Lord is going to turn his back on you, on us. That's why the Lord said this, and I'm going to end it off right here. Matthew 24:13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So that's the only way to be saved, is enduring to the end. Making it all the way unto the end. However long it may take, whatever you go through, whatever hell the Lord put you through, whatever test come your way, no matter how you feeling, nothing matters. You just gotta keep the faith until the end. Paul said, "Fight the good fight of faith." It's gonna be a fight, you see, and you gotta win these fights. You see, you gotta win these fights. You might lose, a battle here and there, right? Because we in this flesh, we ain't perfect, but what's important is winning the war. The little small fuck ups, the little losses, right? Here and there, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter, compared to, winning the whole war at the end. So that's the lesson. Hope this is edifying. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.